talk about a subject that might be a little controversial, especially within the BDSM community, and that is the rise of the Switch. Yeah. If you don't know what a Switch is, basically there are two positions that you can be within BDSM when it comes to a placing, a top or a bottom. For the longest time, and you're talking to somebody who, as of today, because today is my birthday, um, I am now 43, meaning I have been in the BDSM lifestyle for 25 years. When I started in the community, and I'm sounding like an old fart by saying that, back in my day, switches were rare. They were rare. They're very rare. They were a minor part of the community. The vast majority were either tops or bottoms. Not many switches. Most of the time, switches were not people that got played with very much because they were switches. There was no defined role of who they were or what they were. Back in that time, you needed to make it very clear. This is who I am. This is what I do. I am a top. I am skilled in these particular play styles. That's it. I'm a bottom. I like these play styles. This is what I do. A switch could go either way. They're the bisexuals of the BDSM community. I've never had a problem with switches. At all. Still don't to this day. But for some reason, it just seems from what I've been seeing in public, what I've been seeing at at public play parties, what I've been seeing at munches, what I've been reading online, that switches are expanding. That I know DOMs, that they are DOMs and masters who are actually bottoms. And there are slaves who are actually tops. This is not necessarily a bad thing. I just find it confusing. Okay? I'm not going to say that I haven't bottomed. I have. Okay? Occasionally, if I find the right person in the right situation, I like getting flogged by someone who can do it properly the way that I want, where I can top from the bottom, where I'm looking for a service top. That's a whole other thing. A service top is usually a submissive who can top. But no one uses the term service top anymore. No one uses the term service bottom anymore. Those terms seem to have evaporated. What's kind of taken its place is this idea of, hey, that looks cool, I want to do it. Hey, that looks cool. Oh, you're a top, I want to be your bottom. You're a bottom, I want to be your top. And the problem with that, for me, is that we're now getting into a state where we have less and less defined roles. We need to be able to come out and state, this is who I am, this is what I am, this is what I do. Even people like my baby girl is starting to top. She is not a dominant. She is a submissive. But she is starting to top. If she comes up this weekend, I'm actually going to be doing some training with her on flogging. It's just kind of, for me, going, okay, if that's what's going on, cool. I'm going to be over here. I'm a top. This is what I do. I play with those toys. That's what I do. I know exactly what I am. I know exactly what I do. If being a switch is your deal, good for you. But there needs to be more consistency. What are you? Are you a top who also likes to play? Are you a bottom that also likes to top? That to me would make at least some sense. Okay, not, everybody's a switch. It's just kind of a little frustrating to me. I really just want people to be able to say, this is who I am, this is what I am, this is what I do. And if being a switch is that, great. But then take the time, if you're going to be a switch, learn how to top properly. Learn how to do your skills properly. Take all the same time and energy you would as if you were a top, as a dom, to learn your skills. I've seen too many times where a switch is topping somebody and they're horrible at it because they don't take the time to learn how to use the toys. This is the problem. This is the issue. Take your time to learn what you are doing. Don't just go, hey, I'm a top. Hey, I bought some floggers. Let's go play. No. If I buy a toy, if I buy any toy, or if someone was to send me a toy, which, by the way, if you want to send me a toy, send me an email. I'll be more than happy to give you my address to send me a toy. I take the time to learn that. I'm coming up with a new style of cupping that I'm going to be spending weeks learning and practicing on myself before I ever do in public. If you're a switch, you have to treat yourself as if you are a top. Take the time to educate and learn the craft before you go and play with somebody. Until that point, just be a bottom. But take the time to learn how to use every single one of those toys. Know exactly what they do. Know exactly how they feel. And don't act as if, just because you call yourself a switch, that automatically that means you're able to top. So, a little rant from me. That's kind of it for now. Be well and safe.